right, here we go. Episode 15 live with Coach Brad. We're here with Florida native Coach McCants of Frederick Douglass High School. Just kind of give a little introduction about who you are and then some of the things that you did so far. And we'll kind of get into this little, I ain't gonna call it a documentary or nothing like that, but we'll get more insight about who McCants is.
Okay, yeah, man. Like you said, my name is Tom McCants. I'm from Pensacola, Florida. That's where I really kind of started my coaching journey as a head coach at Pine Forest High School, my alma mater. Came there, the program was, it was good, but not great. So I was there for 7 years, equivalent to y'all regional championships. I got about four regional championships there, and Final Four appearance as well in my 7 years there. So just wanted to go back to my alma mater, man. I kind of uplifted the program, to a height where I really wanted it to go. So, just did my best I could there and just real proud of the things I did for my old high school. So, that's me right there from the Pensacola, Florida. Okay. Yeah, man. So
yeah, no, I get it 100%, man. I was one of those guys too. I went to Morrow High School, and actually Morrow High School is in our event that we're doing. I went to Morrow High School and graduated from there, went and played, and then I came back to my high school to coach at my high school. So I can relate to that feeling that you have about giving back to where you came from. And then helping those kids is a little different because you look at them like they were you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's dope. That's a cool
absolutely,
feeling.
Yeah. Cool I loved it.
So when first of all, are you related to Rashad McCants? Anything like that?
Nah. I'm a big North Carolina fan. Like, I'm a huge North Carolina fan.
Okay.
But I'm not related. Okay. So I know exactly who he is, though.
I just wanted to break the ice a little bit and figure that out now. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm related.
Okay. Oh no. So congratulations on taking the job at Frederick Douglass High School, which is an up and coming program and it got some very, very good promise. What were some of the things that made Douglass High School intriguing to you? Like,
man, that's a good question. I tell you, so man, I'll be honest with you. So when I was leaving Florida, I was coming to Atlanta for just a new start for my family, my wife, my kids, and a better area, a bigger city for us to really help our kids out and really help us out. So I got a call to say, man, this school, Douglass need a coach, and I was like, man, 7 years on my alma mater. If it don't feel the same, I can't do it. So,
right.
Man, I got a contact. I sent my email, my resume to the email, and I got a call, man, from the coach, the interim coach at the time, called me, Coach Cunningham. He gave me a call, and then he just kind of started running it down to me about how he went to Doug and what he wanted to be and how good he felt about it, and then he started describing the type of kids in the area was, and it's the exact same type of thing where I came from, same demographic, Title I public, and it just sounded like, man, yeah, this because this is the kind of kids I want to coach.
Right.
These are the kind of kids that need a strong Black role model.
Right.
So it just sounded like a good fit. It fit like a glove, man. I was like, man, yeah, let's do it. Let's get into it. And I interviewed well, and it happened for me.
Okay. And shout out to Coach Allen too. Saying Miss Allen now.
Yeah.
She's a very good friend of mine too as well. Very, 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 very positive in that community, and she's a state champ too. But
two times.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. No, that's dope that you said that, man. And like, how has that transition been for you? I mean, I know you said that it's a little different as far as just from Florida and Georgia. I mean, but you did say it had a lot of similarities. But since you've been there so far, I say you've been there in what, maybe 3-4 months right now, something like that.
2.5.
Yeah, I know somewhere around there. So how's that transition been for you? And then I know you said that you brought your family, but how has all of that been? You know what I'm saying? Since you transitioned from going to Doug High School.
It's been a lot of things I have to do differently up here than Florida. But I would say this: the kids made it easier. I got great kids on this team that are like basketball oriented and basketball minds. And honestly, the basketball part was the easiest part. You know what I'm saying? The schemes and concepts that I brought here, they got it so fast. Like, where I had to add something else, and I had to add something else. I got a lot of stuff put in the summer that I didn't think I was even going to get to, but they picked up things so fast. So for the basketball part, it's been pretty easy, and Cunningham being here, he's been great at, being that bridge between me and the kids and me and the paperwork and all that stuff. So that's been easy. I say the hardest part is just, moving my house, getting a new home. I just signed on a new house. Changing my license over. That's been what the most, that little part's been the most difficult, but the basketball part's been super easy, man. I love it up here already. Just you guys got ranked players here, ranked players there, just great basketball I don't have to go far for great basketball. So
20-mile radius, if that
20-mile radius it's just great basketball players, man. I've seen so many ranked people, D1 commits already, so it's been pretty good.
Yeah. So if we had to describe Coach McCants, right? If we had to describe who you are, you know what I'm saying? Who is Coach McCants?
Who am I? I'm a guy that's really in this for the kids. I don't, take pride in the things I've done, accomplishments. Like I tell my kids all the time, what I did in Florida, that's in Florida. They can have that. I don't finna brag and boast about that too much. It's over with. I'm starting fresh here. I'm nobody in Georgia. I'm Coach McCants. I'm a first year guy. It's me. I'm a humble guy that's really in here to uplift the kids and help them get opportunities that they want to get. And I've sat down on my players already individually and said, hey, what are your goals? How can I help you reach what you want to reach? It's not about championships for me. I want to win, of course, but it's not all about that. I'm about really helping the kids and being a face in the community, to be a product of change, Creating great young men around here. Family man, I got a wife and 2 daughters. My wife is actually the head coach at South Atlanta.
And basketball family.
But and she's a Division I basketball player, and I got 2 little girls, and my mom and dad are, they in Florida still, but they were heavily involved when I was back there. Brother, sister, friends, he's just a basketball community, man. So that's just me, man. Just a family guy who want to see the best for these kids. And I wouldn't have took this job if it wasn't about that,
For sure.
Like I said, I didn't really come up here to coach, but I saw an opportunity to really be a help. So that's why I'm here.
Yeah. So how has that been, man? Like, with you being, and I'm a girl dad too, so I get it. You know what I'm saying? But how has that been, like, with you uprooting your family and y'all both getting a head coaching job, which is dope. But like, how is that transition with your kids though? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because you don't. I mean, nothing wrong with everybody around your kids, but it is something wrong with everybody around your kids. You know what I'm saying? So like, how has that transition been for you as a father, with finding that right little kind of balance with your kids and then your new job, so your wife's new job, family time, wife and husband and wife time. Like, how you been finding that balance with all of that stuff?
Man, it's a lot of communication. So I tell you, at the beginning when we started this journey up here, one of us not gonna coach. Like, that's what we said. Like, somebody got to give it up. Whoever get the job first, the other person. And we was both cool with that, But when people start hearing we were both head coaches, that's when the phone start ringing and people start calling us. So it happened like that. So find that balance, man. So we got a great village up here. Actually, my wife's sister live up here.
Okay.
So she was already here. My best friend, high school teammate since we were, kids, lives here. He stays right by us. So we lean on them a lot to help us with the kids. My daughter goes to school right by my best friend. So we lean on him and his wife a lot to help with our oldest daughter. And then our youngest daughter, her sister, helps out a lot too, as well as watching babysitting and stuff like that. So just finding that balance. Yeah, man.
Yeah, God is good right there, man. That's a blessing. That means you're supposed to be where you at right now. You know what I'm saying? You already got the village around that. No, so when it comes to, you already said that you mentioned that you already started putting, different things in, implementing your system already to the guys. What was the first reaction when you walked into the gym and then you seen the talent that you had? What was the first initial thoughts when you seen them? Because I'm pretty sure you seen them in the open gym or something like that or whatever, right?
Yeah. I'll say this. When I got them in practice and then we started doing certain things and I had to probably go over play one time and they knew every spot just about and could interchange. Right then I was like, oh man, okay, I got basketball players. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, stagger screen, hit the slip. All right, coach. And I kept talking. No, we got it. We got it. They cut me off. Now we got it, coach. I'm like, then they go out and do it right. I'm like, okay, cool. Okay, cool. All right, dang. All right. So let me mix it up a little bit. All right. And then that first summer game we played, I was like, oh yeah, I got something for real.
Yeah.
Just the energy they started the game off with and how they jumped on the team we played early. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, okay. So we got the basketball part down. They smart. And they play hard. So I'm like, wow, okay, I gotta get used to this. Yeah. Yeah.
And so, speaking of that, get used to this. That kind of leads into my next question. Like, what's been, from you coaching in Florida, and then coaching where you are now, starting your, and congratulations for being a head coach in the state of Georgia too, as well, for high school level. Congratulations on that. But what are the two different dynamics between the two that you have noticed so far between coaching high school in Florida and coaching high school in Georgia?
No, not to the Florida kids, and I love them to death. Like,
oh, for sure, 100%.
Yeah, you guys in Georgia are like way more basketball oriented and basketball focused. So versus, me, I'm teaching the guy left, right, coming off the screen, left, right, footwork right. Use your left hand on this side, use your right hand on this side. The kids are kind of further along in high school, I'll say. That's been one thing. And then they are like, if basketball is serious to them, like, basketball comes first. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna work out, play basketball, then I go home and play the game later. I didn't have to chase my kids down this summer to come to practice. And then, that's just telling the truth. I didn't have to chase nobody to come to practice and say, hey, mom, where is he? You know what I'm saying? These kids they're gym rats, legit. But now I've had gym rats in the past. I had a few guys on my team that love to be
believe it, 100%.
But like all these guys just about love to be in the gym and love to work out. You know what I'm saying?
No, I asked that question because, what I'm saying, I had the luxury of going to Florida a couple of times, not the Pensacola area, but I went down and played against First Coast and a couple other schools in the Duval area.
That's serious basketball there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But even with it being Duval and it being a basketball area, it's just, and I got a chance to go to Broward too and play down there, play a Dillard, you know what I'm saying, down there, which is a basketball school. But it's just so much that goes on the day-to-day in Florida. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and it seemed to me, and this is just, I'm a Georgia guy, I'm from Atlanta, I'm a Georgia dude though, but it just seems to me that, with demographics that are so hot like that, you play outside sports all the time. You know where I'm coming from? And you don't necessarily, like here, you got the weather that changes. So you got to go in and out. Like you can kind of switch. You can play both, but more it's going to lean more towards another. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so like you guys play basketball here. Like a lot, it's like straight basketball players.
That's what I'm saying.
Every year in Florida, I had 6 or more football players on my team. Love those guys, were great. Helped me win a lot of games.
Oh, for sure.
Dual sport athletes in Florida is like very
That's normal. Like,
it's normal here. Like you got a lot more straight basketball players. And you can tell the difference. You know what I'm saying? They got a little more, a little more basketball savvy game to them.
Yeah, and that's what I noticed too, because I've seen some guys that might have ran track to play basketball. I see some guys play football, some guys play baseball. You know what I'm saying? Like all your outside sports was huge. I'm not saying they're not huge here. I mean, but the reality of the situation is totally opposite at Georgia and Florida when we're talking about outside sports. You know what I'm saying? It's just different. You know what I mean? But
one thing I do want to point out too, real quick before you go,
talk to me.
You guys have, like, I'll tell you this, man. Florida, especially Pensacola, it's so hard to get my kids in the gym in August and September. You guys in Georgia have a explicit rule that says you can get 1 coach and 4 players in the gym at every time, and it's legal. Man, I can't let no guy touch a ball with me in the gym in Florida, Pensacola, without somebody telling on me or saying you shouldn't do that. Man, it's crazy. So you guys are working out legally from August year round, and you guys have fall leagues up here. We just got the first fall league in Pensacola started probably last year, and somebody told on us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's the difference. You guys are playing basketball almost year round around here, and nobody is complaining or telling on each other, stuff like that. So I did want to put that out. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
It's hard for us to get kids in the gym in Pensacola, Florida, especially.
Good point. No, that's a very valid point. Very valid point. When we talk about your strategies as a coach, right? And not to give all of your sauce, you know what I mean? Because I know that you're coming in, you know what I'm saying? And you finna make some noise. It's first year. I already know how it goes. You gotta knock some trees down. I get it. But when we talk about your strategies as a coach, like what are some of those? What are some of your strategies? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you a fiery coach? Like, like what's some of it? What's some of your strategies?
And I'll say this, I'm adaptable to the squad I have and the team I have. And I've had to be that way because I had totally different, from 7 years, I've had totally different teams.
Yeah, that's a great thing. That's a great thing.
I'm adaptable to whatever, it's needed to be done. I have been, upbeat and fiery and getting on them on the sideline, here and there. I've probably been that way with all my teams, you know what I'm saying? In that way, I'm not too animated, but one thing my wife does tell me, she says, man, you keep a calm demeanor on the sideline when things are going really bad. So I will say that, but if the effort's not there, or let's say we work on, it's a staple of our defense, to do some specific right way. If you're not doing that, I'm gonna get on you. I'm gonna be upbeat. Same thing about offensively though.
Accountability. Yeah,
accountability. But for the most part, I never too high, never too low on the sideline.
Gotcha.
Too high, never too low. You got to stay even keel so the kids kind of match your energy. And then they can go out and execute and think logically in the game. See, my kids now, they fiery,
for sure. Yeah,
I've had to calm them down. Like, hey,
they ready. They don't go. They ready.
Yeah, bring it down a little bit. Yeah.
No, so the GHSA live period, right? Up at not Swanee, but at Lake Point. You got to experience that, right? What's your thoughts?
Man, so first of all, you go in there we got a facility real similar kind of in Gainesville, but when I came in there and saw the basketball being played, I was amazed. I'm
just talking about just the one from state of Georgia, just that one.
The one here at Lake Point was amazing, man. I go in there, I say, oh man, this kid is good. This kid is good. This kid is good. Like, who is that? Like, it's a lot of great basketball in one place, and then the kids come to compete. So when I got there, man, I was just so happy that that they do this in the state of Georgia and it's this competitive. And then we did very well in that event. You know what I'm saying? So I was happy.
3-1, right?
3-1, man. Lost in the championship to a good Woodstock team. My kids showed me a lot. We were down 15 late in the second half. I say late, like 6 minutes left, something like that, and we fought back and took the lead. So but that event though was great, man. It's a lot of great basketball. Like I said, I saw ranked players, D1 coaches everywhere actually watching the game. So. It was a good event.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's dope, man. That's dope. Kind of get into, what I'm saying, the fall event that we're doing, the Metro Atlanta Fall Shootout. I know that you said that you're not as familiar with a lot of the teams in Georgia or just the Georgia culture. But kind of just seeing some of the things through social media, just seeing kind of the buzz or the notoriety that we're trying to present with it. And then once you've seen the teams, to kind of do your own research to follow up about them, like what's some of the things that kind of make it like, oh, okay, like this might be a good situation for our boys to play in. Like what's some of your thoughts with that?
Man, some of the teams, so you got multiple state championship winners in there, right? If I'm correct. Yeah, so so you got teams who've been to the highest level of Georgia basketball. And one thing that my team has been looking for is that competition level. Like these guys want to play the best. So looking at, at Tri-Cities, and I'm looking like, okay, this team has won state recently, last year, right? I'm ready to play against somebody like that to see where I measure up as a coach. Hey, this is the state championship winning coach. Hey, Ty, where are you at when coming to him? Like, what is he doing? How can I adjust to him? How can we compete? You know what I'm saying? Regardless of who on each other's squad, what can I do to make my team compete? And it's an opportunity for my kids to really play against people who have been to a state championship game and won it, where they want to go. So, man, it's great, man. I love the competition myself as a coach. My kids really are ready. They're ready to get into it. So, man, I'm happy about that. I'm grateful to be in it, man. Honestly.
Oh, for sure. I appreciate that. Yeah. And you gave up a good point too, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of times we as adults, sometimes we forget that we got to stay sharp too. You know
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So, like, for you to have that opportunity to even have that thought process to be like, okay, I can challenge myself, or even the fact that you even want to coach in the fall league. You know what I'm saying? Because, when you start seeing the Georgia culture, you know what I'm saying, depending on whatever team it is, usually state championship teams, sometimes the head coaches may coach, but a lot of times they give their assistants those reps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know the rules about that quite. Yeah, I said maybe head coaches can't coach in it. I don't know.
No, they can. They can. They can. But that's just how they do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But every school has their own structure. Now, some coach, some don't. Some, it just depends on how they want to evaluate their players. You know what I mean? But for you already saying that I want to stay sharp, I want to see how I can react to this as a coach and what I can do to get my guys to play better. Personally, I think in your position it's great that you're doing that. Because you not coaching right now, they'll be like, hold up, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got to feel out who you are in the game too, in the battle. You know what I mean? So it all transcends together. But no, that's dope, man. That's dope. I'm really looking forward to seeing y'all play. I know that you're gonna bring something different. You know what I'm saying, as far as coaching and the hunger, like with the kids that you have, and you got a really good group. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you walking into somewhere you gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
got something where you can build, and you know what I'm saying, and you can build it your way. Yeah, 100%. And then you got a future too. It's not like it's just these guys. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a lot of talent coming through there, man. So I'm excited to see what the future holds. And I definitely got to pull up to that Maze game when y'all play Maze.
You know yeah. I heard that's
that's
a big one, man. That's a big one.
Yeah, see what's going on. See that environment, man. You know what I'm saying? So I ask you a question. What I've been asking the kids, right? So when you on the way to a game, big time game or whatever, right? You know it's a big game. Players got a big game or whatever. Are you listening to music before the game?
No, I'm not. I'm watching film. I'm watching film.
You watching film? Oh, okay. Because I was going to ask you, man.
1,000% on Huddle.
Oh, 1,000.
Every time, 1,000% on Huddle for the game. Yeah, no music. Yeah, 1,000% on Huddle.
Yeah. Because I was asking the kids the same thing, like what type of music they listen to, man. You know what I'm saying?
Never had no headphones. I'm Huddle.
Oh, you Huddle? Yeah, you on Huddle.
Nah, that's what I'm watching film on the way to the game for sure.
So what's we can do this. We can switch the questions to be this. Then what are three things you feel with yourself as a coach that makes you different when it comes to strategizing defenses to stop high level scores?
Okay, three things. So first of all, I'm gonna watch and see how is he getting his points.
Mm-hmm.
And how is he scoring? If it's a size advantage and it's in a post and nothing we can do about it, we just gonna have to double. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Oh, for sure.
But if he's scoring within the offense, I'm gonna do my best to try to disrupt whatever play he's scoring off of.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, if it's an ISO guy and he could just get a bucket, we're gonna have to load up. And we're gonna let somebody else beat us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm really gonna analyze like how is he scoring? Okay, like is he getting offensive rebounds, put back? Is he just like that? Is the offense creating his points for him? Like we got to really figure out how is he getting his points. You know what I'm saying? Some guy like what's his name? Some people like Manny Green. It is what it is. I mentioned him because they're the best team in our region. So I'm just I've been already thinking about kids like that. But
you're doing your homework now.
That's one thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably analyze defensively what he's doing. Do my best way to try to disrupt it. And, and the third thing is probably see which defender, like he got a defender that could give him a hard time solo. That's you got a good one then. So
the
best guy.
You got a good one over there too with Malachi. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, he want to guard everybody.
Yeah. I talked to him yesterday. I talked to him yesterday. I said, "Who you want to play?" He said, "Everybody."
Everybody. I told us he want to guard everybody. He want to play everybody. So
he said, "I'm gonna send you a list of everybody I want to play." I said, "Bro, you ain't got that many games. You want to play in one game a week."
Right. Everybody, bro. He mean that too.
I know he do. He's so serious with it. Yeah. I appreciate your time, Coach, man. This is wrapping up the episode, man. I definitely wish you nothing but the best with your group and a lot of success. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all guys. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you in person. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Going from that point and just building a relationship for years to come, man. And if you got anything you want to leave everybody with, what's some things you want to leave people with?
Man, I'm just happy to be in the state of Georgia, man. This job was a blessing. I'm here to really just to uplift the Douglas program. They brought me in graciously, and they really are, they're expecting great things, but they're not making it, you got to do this, you got to do that. But they're expecting great things, but they're doing it in a great way. So pretty much just want to say thank you for this opportunity, man. Happy to be in the west side of Atlanta. And I'm hoping to bring this community some real deal positivity and some wins, of course. So I appreciate y'all. Welcome me so well.
That's cool, man. They say the west side is the best side. You know what
they say, man. We're gonna see.
I'm from the south side, so it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't tripping. It's all love, though, man. But I appreciate your time, man. And we'll definitely stay connected. And this concludes our episode.
All right, bet. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Nah, man, that went straight, dog.
Yeah, appreciate it. That was good, man. That's good. Appreciate you, dog. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll get it, and I'm finna start chopping down and editing more stuff. I see Joe Daddy already I don't even know how he even created the extra film to, you know what I'm saying, to like show like some what we've been talking about. So I'm gonna chop
Oh,
some of
okay.
it down.
He
I'm
hit
gonna
me.
chop some of it.
He hit me at the JoJo interview.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know, me and him went to college together, man. So I've been knowing
Okay.
him. Yeah, we were college roommates, bro. So I've been knowing him a very long time. But we'll chop all the film down, you know, take some key points of what you said and use that to post on social media. Then I got your picture too as well. Then we'll make a graphic. So we can post a graphic and then we can show what the actual YouTube link is
Okay.
from that point.
And I'm gonna verify with you, but